Hey y'all, in this video we're going to go over question 3 from the momentum, impulse, and collision worksheet. So in this question we've got a red ball and a green ball colliding. So first thing we're going to need to do is separate out all of the variables given to us. So I'm going to underline what's red in red for the red ball and what's green in the green ball. So we have the mass of the red ball, its initial velocity, and then we ultimately want to determine the post-collision velocity of the red ball. For the green ball, we have its mass here, we have its initial velocity, and then it rebounds and travels at 0.3. All right. So for our formula is mass times our velocity initial plus the other object's mass times velocity initial equals mass times velocity final of the first object plus mass times velocity final of the second object. So I'm going to make the red object object 1 and the green ball object 2. All right. So we're going to plug in the red is 0.25 times 0.3, right? And then over here it's going to be 0.25 again, and then we don't know its final, right? Then for the green, we have our 0.45 times negative 0.5. I did not leave myself enough space, plus 0.45 of a mass again times 0.3. All right, so we've plugged in our mass of each object across it and then the initial velocity. So red object plus the green object, initial on this side and final on this side. All right. So now we can go through and simplify down. So when we multiply the 0.5 and the 0.3, we're going to get 0.075, and then we're going to get negative 0.225. That'll still equal 0.25 V1F plus 0.135. All right, so we simplified that down a little. Now we can simplify this left side down even more. That'll give us 0.15. The right side stays the same at this point. And then from this point, we want to subtract this 0.135 from both sides. All right, so that cancels that out over there. That will give us negative 0.285 on the left equals 0.25 V1F on the right. And then we can divide both sides by the 0.25. And that will give us a total of negative 1.14. And this is velocity, so we want meters per second, equals our V1F. All right, so to quickly recap that, we took our formula for collisions. We plugged in the mass of the red object times its initial velocity plus the mass of the green times its initial equals the mass of the red. We're solving for that post-collision final velocity of the red. And then we have the mass of the green object times its final that was given to us. Then we simplified that down, and then we then simplified the right side or the left side down even more. We brought this 1.35 over, and then we divided both sides by 0.5, giving us that final answer of negative 1.4 meters per second. All right, so I know that's a lot of work to get one little answer, but it is what it is. All right, let me know if you have questions.